Elizabeth Warren also made another promise about how she will govern if elected. In a recent blog post, she said that as president, she'll appoint a cabinet that, quote, reflects the full diversity of America, including having at least 50% of cabinet positions filled by women and non-binary people. What exactly is a non-binary person? Does America have enough non-binary people to staff half a cabinet? And by the way, more to the point, how is being non-binary a qualification to run a federal agency? Dave Rubin hosts the Rubin Report on YouTube. He joins us to unravel these mysteries. Dave, thanks so much for coming on. That's kind of the core question. What does being non-binary have to do with running a federal agency?
Well, first off, Tucker, this is the first time I've ever been brought in as a non-binary expert, so I appreciate that. Look, all of this
I don't even know.
So
I'm afraid to
indicative.
ask what it means, but yes.
It doesn't even matter. Suffice to say that all of this is exactly what's wrong with almost every progressive idea that's put out there. Like canceling all student debt, you then hurt the people who paid off their debt or who acted responsibility.
Right.
Hiring 50% women or non-binary or minorities or this color or that color. It all kind of sounds right, but here's the catch, and this happens with every progressive idea. You just have to think about it for about 3 seconds. And then once you think about it, you realize, oh, well, if we're going to have diversity hires of this type or that type, well, that means you intentionally must discriminate against someone else by the basis of their gender or sexuality or skin color. Now, the reason Elizabeth Warren doesn't care is because she thinks she can hold together some sort of coalition of basically non-white Christian people, so she can always sort of stick it to them, something to that effect. And I think it's a really poor strategy, and we just have to show people the one idea that works, and that has always worked in America. If you work hard and you're a good person, nobody cares whether you're non-binary, whether you're binary, whether you're a man or a woman. You were here in L.A. I did your show last week, and I met your staff in L.A., and guess what, Tucker? You're a good man. You had black people working for you and white people, and I met women and men, and nobody cared. Nobody cared. Can you do your job? If you can do your job, I have a small business myself, we'll hire you if you can do your job.
And it's worked kind of well for, you know, a long time. I just wonder, as a political matter, what the market for this is. I mean, apart from, like, you know, 27 people on Twitter, is the country really crying out for this kind of bean counting?
No, it's not crying out for it. I think that much of the left, almost all of the left, has been captured by wokeism. This idea that all of these supposedly oppressed groups, because most of them are not really oppressed, can somehow come together and somehow free everybody from the evil patriarchy. Not only is it not true, but I think you're actually making a great point about 27 people on Twitter. So much of it is just driven by social media hysteria. Real adults, and especially real business people and real people who want to accomplish real goals, they don't care about this stuff. I never meet anyone, whether I'm doing my show or whether I'm doing business behind it, that really cares about these things. I'm hiring an associate producer right now. Think how absolutely absurd it would be if I said that that person has to be a specific gender or a specific skin color or a specific sexual identification. That would be prejudice, and nobody is for this except for this, what I would say is an increasingly small group of far-left progressives.
I think that's right. Just hire the best people, whoever they are. Dave, great to see you tonight. Thank you so much for that.
If you're looking for more honest and thoughtful conversations about politics instead of nonstop yelling, check out our politics playlist. And if you want to watch full interviews on a variety of topics, watch our full episode playlist all right over here. And to get notified of all future videos, be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell.